hosts end turbulent week with emphatic win at Welford Road. What a difference a week makes. 8 days after suffering a 46 shellacking at Exeter and 6 days after sacking their head coach Matt O'Connor, Leicester bounced back with a vengeance on their home turf. It wasn't perfect, but this win was badly needed. The club failed to make the playoffs for the first time since 2004 last season, and an inquest began during the summer. Rumors of infighting and player unrest were never far away, and last Saturday's trouncing at Sandy Park proved to be the final nail in Matt O'Connor's coffin. The Australian was given his P45 on Monday with Jordan Murphy, who won 8 premiership titles and 2 European Cups in his playing days, stepping up as interim head coach. After a dramatic week, the home side laid siege to the Falcons and led 40-19 at the break after a 5-try onslaught. Tries from George Ford, Adam Tombstone, Manu Talagi and a brace from Johnny May did the damage. Newcastle scored 5 tries of their throughout a pulsating contest, but the Tigers were always in the ascendancy. The Tigers have been labelled a shambles, an embarrassment by former players this week. Ben Youngs promised there would be an emotional backlash against Newcastle, and it duly arrived when lock Will Spencer cut a brilliant line off Ford in the opening seconds of the contest. The Tigers laid siege to the home line with David Denton especially prominent before Ford weaved his way over the whitewash with barely a minute on the clock. The England number 10 failed to convert, but the home side were up and running. The home pack were fired up from the start, and a surging line-out maul yielded a penalty which Ford converted with ease. The decibel levels continued to rise at Welford Road and Leicester's home ground erupted when Brendan O'Connor picked up Flood's wayward pass in midfield. England wing May was on the Leicester's open side's shoulder to notch Leicester's second try of the afternoon. Ford converted as Tigers surged into a 15-0 lead. It was becoming an onslaught and Leicester were making yards and finding space at will. Another relentless attack ended with O'Connor sending Tombstone crashing over in the corner. Ford fired over the touchline conversion for good measure. The players were very much letting their feelings known after a traumatic week, on and off the pitch. Reeling from a first-quarter battering, Newcastle finally got a foothold in the contest thanks to a brilliant break from wing Sinodi who breached the Tigers' defense before offloading to the supporting Sonatane Takulua for a badly needed try. Flood converted to make it 22-7. Ford then extended Leicester's lead when Flood caught the impressive Kyle Eastman with a high tackle. It was a matter of when, not if, the bonus point would arrive, and Talagi duly obliged with a stunning individual effort in the 23rd minute. The powerhouse centre cut a swathe through the Newcastle defence before racing away for a brilliant individual try. Veroniki Ganiva seized on a loose ball to score in the corner, but it was a brief respite, with Flood converting from the touchline to trim Leicester's lead to 32-14. Talagi has endured an injury-ravaged couple of seasons and underwent knee surgery again during the off-season, but the Anglo-Salmon centre was looking more like his old self. Another barreling run forcing the Falcons offside as Ford slotted the routine three-pointer through the posts. The Falcons were making the most of their limited possession as Ganiva shrugged off Toulouse Vienu's tackle to score to cross in the corner.